Hey everyone, it's DataZytics. Welcome to another tutorial session. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to use the index match formula to replace the XLOOKUP function. Since the XLOOKUP function is only available in Excel 2021 and later versions, the index match formula is your best alternative. It serves the same purpose as XLOOKUP, helping you retrieve data efficiently. Here on this sheet, which I named staff salary, I use the XLOOKUP function to pull the department data from the staff information sheet. I also use the XLOOKUP function to pull the salary band from the staff salary sheet into the staff information sheet. If you missed my video on XLOOKUP and want to know how, you can visit my channel or click the link below to watch. Also, the staff information sheet was created by combining the staff info salary sheet and the staff salary sheet using Excel's merge option. If you missed that and want to know how, click the link below or visit my channel to watch. Now let's get started. I'll start by naming my column where I'll be using the index match formula. I'll be pulling the same department data as the XLOOKUP so we can compare both results. I'll name this department index match and rename the XLOOKUP column as department XLOOKUP. First, let me explain what index match does and how it works. I'll start with the index function. The index function returns the value of a cell based on its position, that is, the row and column within a range. For instance, on this sheet, let's say I want to return the value S0001 staff ID. What I need to do is type the index function by starting with the equal to sign, then type index, then open parenthesis. The first argument is the array, which is the range where my result value is. That is the value I want to return. I'll type my comma, then next, my row number. That is the position of my value. The value I want to return is in row 2. So I'll type 2 and press enter on my keyboard. This returns the value S0001. My sheet did an autofill for me, and since my row number is still 2 all the way down, it returns the same value. The limitation with index function is that you would have to manually enter the row number each time. Again, the index function returns the value of a cell using its position, which can be very time consuming. I used just the row number initially. I'll go ahead and include the column number. I'll do this again by typing the index function, open parentheses, select my array, which is my staff ID column A, where my return value is. Then, comma, my row number for my value is found in row 2 and the column number is found in column 1. Then, enter. You can see it returns the same value. The column number is used better in a situation where more than one column is selected in the result range. Here, I selected just the staff ID column. Next, I'll move to the match function. The match function automatically helps you find the position of your data rather than having to manually type it. I'll go ahead and type the function starting with the equal to sign, then type match, open parenthesis. It asks for the lookup value, that is, the value I want to search for. I'll be selecting the S0001 staff ID, then comma. Next is the lookup array, that is, the column where I want to search for the value S0001, that is, the staff ID, column A. I'll select the whole column, then comma again, then the match type. The default, if you don't select it, is 0, which is exact match. So I'll type 0 because I want to search for the exact match. Then I'll press enter on my keyboard. You'll notice that this returned the position for all my data values in the staff ID column. This returned automatically for everything because of the autofill Excel did on my sheet. So now, when combining both index function and match function by using the index match formula, instead of manually typing the position, the match function finds the position for you. Match tells index exactly where the value is, and index then return the result you need. I'll do a quick demonstration. On this column I, I'll type my index function again. I'll select my result range or array, then comma, then type 2, which is my row number, then press enter on my keyboard. You can see it returns the S0001 staff ID. Now, I'll update this formula And instead of using the row number 2, I'll remove this and select these 2 I got by using the match function. Then press enter. You can see that we get the same result. And this time, my autofill repeats my formula all the way down, returning the actual values. Since match has already picked the position for me, remember, initially it was S001 all the way down, and that's because the position was set manually. But with match, it automatically fill in the next position for each row. Now I'll go ahead and use the formula in full. I'll start by deleting this column I and clearing the information returned in column H. So I'll be pulling the department from the staff information sheet into the staff salary sheet using the index match formula instead of XLOOKUP function. I'll start with the equal to sign, then I'll type the index function, then open parentheses. The first argument is the array, which is the range of values that I want to return. That is the result, which is found in column F in the staff information sheet, named the department. I'll go on to select the whole column, then I'll type comma. Looking at the formula bar, I'll type my match function, then open parentheses. The first argument in the match function is the lookup value, which is what I want to use to set, which is the staff ID in my staff salary sheet. Then I'll type comma. Next is the lookup array, which is the range where I'll be searching using the search value. This is found in my staff information sheet in column A, staff ID, the sheet where the return or result value is found. Next, I'll type comma. Then the match type. I want the exact match, so I'll type 0. Then I'll close the match parentheses, also close the index parentheses. Then I'll press enter on my keyboard. This returns all the department data found in the staff information sheet. The autofill returns the entire field. You'll notice that the XLOOKUP result is the same as the index match result. Now I'll repeat this again on the staff information sheet. I'll start by renaming the XLOOKUP salary band to salary band XLOOKUP and name the next column as salary band index match. Now, you'll notice that the XLOOKUP formula has an argument called the if not found. This is what you type when your search value isn't found. Now, this is not available when using the index match formula. So the index match formula will return the NA error when any value isn't found, which is the default error in Excel. An alternative for this is to use the if error function by wrapping the entire index match formula with the if error function. Here I'll select the first cell with my formula. I'll use my formula bar, and at the beginning of the index match formula, right after the equal to sign, I'll type the if error, then open parentheses. The first argument in the if error function is the value. In this case, this is our index match. Then the next argument is value if error. This is what to return if there is an error when your search isn't found. At the back of my close parentheses, I'll type comma, then type not found and close the parentheses, then press enter. I'll test this by changing the first staff ID, which is the search value, to S0000 in the staff information sheet. You'll notice that the XLOOKUP and the index match has thrown the error not found. By default, without using the if error, I'll take that out now. You'll notice it changes to the NA error. That's the default error without using the if error, which I'll type back. Now I have not found. I'll be changing the staff ID back to what it used to be, and everything is back to normal. Now, let's move on to getting the salary band using the index match formula. Again, the index returns the value of a cell using the position, and the match automatically finds that position for us. I'll start with the equal to sign, then the index function. Open parenthesis. I'll select my result range, which is the salary band in column F in the staff salary sheet. I'll select the whole column, then comma. Next is the row number. This is where the match function comes in. I'll type match, then open parenthesis using my formula bar. Next, my lookup value, which is my staff ID in the staff information sheet where the return value will be placed. Then, comma. Next, the lookup array, which is the range I want to set for my value. This is the staff ID found in the staff salary sheet where I have my result values. Then, comma. Then my match type, which is the exact match, which is 0. Then I'll close the match parentheses, close the index parentheses, then I'll press enter. Now I'll wrap my formula in the if error function. Next, I'll type comma, then type not found. Then I'll close my parentheses, then I'll press enter on my keyboard. You can see that it returns the same value as the XLOOKUP function. If I change my staff ID to S0000, you will notice that both the XLOOKUP and the index match throws the error not found. So if you don't have XLOOKUP, you don't need to panic. The index match formula does the same thing for you. If you found this helpful, share this video with someone who you know is struggling to find an alternative to XLOOKUP. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any tutorial videos. I'll be seeing you in the next one.